Welcome to Table Talk video number 10, and we're looking at Mark chapter 6 verses 30 and 31. This moment where we see in the story in the life of Jesus, the disciples have been sent out and they come back to Jesus, and there's excitement within the group because they've been teaching, they've been preaching, they've actually been healing people. And there's this power and authority that Jesus gave them in this moment to do this as his apprentices. And they're so excited, and you could tell that there was authority and power and beauty in what they were doing. But what's fascinating is probably the disciples didn't really understand how Jesus was going to respond. Jesus responds so beautifully in this moment. They come back with their excitement and their joy and the thrill of what's going on. And Jesus says, okay, let's go and find some rest. Rest, he says. See, in our world, and even in this time, in this moment where Jesus was with his good friends, learning and teaching and healing, he says, let's go rest. See, what's happening in our world right now is so many of us, in our families, in our work life, we've been captured by this hurry culture, this hustle harder, grind faster, get more. And some of these things that we do in our lives where we fill up our calendars are full of great life-giving things. But Jesus in this moment says, no matter what you're doing, no matter how great it is, or even how destructive it is, you still have to find rest. In my life, I've noticed over the last few years that I was really living where my calendar, I was serving my calendar wasn't serving me. And it was the opposite of what I needed in my life, where I had to put some rhythms and practices and habits into my life where I was finding those things and finding those times to rest. Because what Jesus is showing here in this moment is, yeah, you've got amazing things going on. You may be teaching, you may be preaching, you may be healing, you may be showing people the good news of the gospel of who Jesus is, but you still have to be refueled to find rest in your life. As I was thinking about this moment, I was thinking about you and I, and how maybe there's some things in our lives that we need to reveal that are taking our time away from learning on how to live a life full of Sabbath rest with Christ. Because in this moment, Jesus is actually telling them, spend your rest with me, nothing else. There's a lot of good in this world. There's a lot of great things. But one of the best things you can do for yourself is to refuel yourself with rest in Christ. What are you doing in your world right now that you could probably take away to spend more time with Jesus?